I went from struggling to drive traffic to my business, which led to unpredictable sales and inconsistent income, to now where I drive massive amounts of traffic and my sales and traffic are growing month over month. So what was the difference between what I was doing back in the day versus what I'm doing now? Strategy. And if you're interested in learning about the traffic driving strategy that I use today that has grown my business, that has doubled my monthly income that I was making at my corporate job, then you're going to want to stick around because that's exactly what we're doing in today's video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alissa. This channel is all about starting and growing your digital product business and making passive income online. So if that's something you're interested in, then consider subscribing. So today in this video, I'm going to share with you my marketing system, my strategy, my social media ecosystem, whatever you want to call it, my system to drive massive amounts of traffic to my business, and it's growing month over month. So what we're going to be covering is all the platforms that I suggest, their superpowers and their downfalls, and then we're going to get into how they all work together to build this driving traffic machine, this social media ecosystem that scales and builds momentum over time, which of course means your business scales and grows as well. So if you're interested, let's get into it. The first platform we're going to be talking about is your selling platform. So for me and my templates, this would be my Etsy shop. So Etsy, for you, if you sell on Creative Market, it would be Creative Market. If you have your own website, maybe you have a Shopify site, that's your selling platform. And the superpower of Etsy is that you're going to get really warm traffic because people are product aware. So people have their buying hats on, they're in a buyer's mindset when they come to Etsy, and if they're searching a long tail keyword and they stumble upon your listing and it's what they were searching for, then the likelihood of them actually purchasing is a lot higher than if they found you from elsewhere on the internet. So that's the superpower of your selling platform, and if someone stumbles upon you from a search query. A con from someone finding you through search results on a third-party platform or even just Google if you have a Shopify site would be that since they found you from search, they don't necessarily trust you because they just found you through searching for a product that they were looking for. And also, what about all of those people that are problem aware but not actually product aware? So you're missing out on a lot of these people that know they have problems, they have questions, and your product would be the solution. So by just relying on a platform like Etsy or your own website and not thinking about those problem-aware people as well, you're going to be missing out on a lot of potential sales. Next, we have email marketing, and email superpower is that it's kind of like a microwave for your prospects. So you take really cold leads, and once they go through your email series, they end up being a really warm lead. So how it works is you're offering a valuable freebie to someone in your target audience. They give you their email address and their name in exchange for that freebie, and then over the course of several days, you send them a welcome sequence that warms them up to your brand and the benefits of your product. So by the time they're done with that 5-day series, the email series, they're much more likely to purchase. Also, email ROI is really amazing, return on investment. So people are much more likely to buy through email than they are with social media because you can send your marketing messages directly through email right in someone's inbox rather than depending on a social media algorithm where you don't really know and you don't have control over who sees what. So email is really awesome. A con of email marketing would be that, well, you need people to sign up for your freebie. So you need to get that in front of people, and they're not really going to find your email landing page through Google search, let's say. So you definitely need another platform to help your freebie get in front of people. Another con is just because someone finds your freebie landing page doesn't necessarily mean they're going to want to sign up. So there is still a level of trust that needs to be there. Let's say if 100 people see your freebie and they want that freebie, maybe only 40 people would actually sign up. So that's a 40% conversion rate. So they do need to somewhat trust you before they just give away their email and their name. Now, the next platform we're going to talk about is content marketing. So a content marketing platform such as YouTube. So what I'm doing here right now is content marketing, or blogging, or podcasting. And the beauty of content marketing is that you're creating searchable pieces of content. So people aren't necessarily searching for the product that you're selling, but they're searching for the problems that they have. So they're problem aware and not product aware. So for example, let's say you are a new mother and you're looking for ways to stay organized and productive. You don't really know the solution, but you know you have a problem. So you go on YouTube and you type in productivity for new moms, and a video pops up and it's top 5 tips to stay organized as a new mom. You click on that video, you watch it, and one of the tips talks about a productivity planner and spreadsheet for new moms. And that person that is on YouTube talking about these 5 tips actually sells that productivity planner for new moms in her Etsy shop. So now you are product aware. You were first problem aware, you searched your problem on the internet, you found a helpful video, and now you are product aware because now you know there is something that exists that you can now go purchase to help you solve your problem. So there are a lot more problem aware people than product aware, I would say. So this is the superpower for searchable content and why content marketing is so amazing. Also, content marketing builds that know, like, and trust because you're not directly asking for a sale. You're helping people first and they're realizing, wow, this person really has helped me. And now I know, like, and trust them, and I'm much more likely to purchase from this person. Now, this is all subconscious. It's not always in the forefront of your brain, though it could be sometimes. Also, there's something called the law of reciprocity, which basically means if someone helps you, you're going to want to return the favor. And oftentimes that means purchasing from this person that has given you a lot of value. So content marketing is super powerful. It builds momentum over time. Every time you post a new blog post, YouTube video, podcast, whatever you're creating, your online presence and your social media footprint grows and grows and grows. And over time, that builds momentum, and that means more and more traffic for your business. A con of content marketing would honestly just be that it's a lot of work. There's a lot of thought that goes into it. That's about it. It's just a lot of work, but it's really worth it. The next platform we're going to talk about is a relationship building platform. So for example, Instagram. Now, Instagram's superpower is that you can get really close to your target audience. You can send them voice memos, video messages, you can text them. So you can really create this bond between you and your followers. So when you have a relationship with someone, they trust you, they know you and like you on a whole new level, and they're much more likely to purchase. Also, there's something called the mere exposure effect, and that basically means people begin to like you just because they're exposed to you on a regular basis. So if you're really good at showing up on stories and you post regularly on Instagram, people are being exposed to you more, so they're more likely to like you. A con of Instagram is it's not really a searchable platform. So I know there are hashtags, but it is hard to grow by just posting. You do need to do other things in order to bring the people in. And it's even harder to grow an audience that are filled with people in your target audience. So I know you can do giveaways and you can even buy followers, but if those people aren't in your target audience, then what's the point? They're just vanity metrics and they don't really help you in the long run anyway. The next platform is Pinterest, and Pinterest's superpower is basically awareness. It's kind of like taking a magnifying glass and putting it over your different other platforms and other streams of traffic, because basically Pinterest is a visual search engine. So when you type something in to the Pinterest search bar, you see your results, but in images. So if you have a listing on Etsy that's selling really well, and you pin your product photo on Pinterest, since it's already doing well on Etsy, the odds of it doing well on Pinterest is pretty high. So it's just a way for that product to get more visible. Same thing with a content piece. So if you wrote a really awesome blog post or made an awesome YouTube video, you can pin that on Pinterest and drive traffic to your blog post and YouTube channel. Now, a con of Pinterest is, well, not all traffic is created equally. Just because people are clicking through to your shop because of a Pinterest pin doesn't necessarily mean that they are ready to buy. They could just be interested in what was on the other side of that pin. Maybe your pin image was ambiguous. They actually weren't sure what product they were going to see on the other side of that link. So when they got to your Etsy shop, they were hoping for maybe a link to the couch in your pin image, not the printable wall art. So Pinterest is awesome, but the conversion rate is probably going to be a lot lower than, let's say, you're driving traffic from a content marketing piece where you're building that know, like, and trust, or Instagram. And of course, if someone is searching, let's say, Etsy for the product they want and they stumble upon your listing, well, the conversion rate there is going to be a lot higher versus someone finding you through Pinterest. Okay, let's talk about the ecosystem. We talked about these different platforms, their superpowers, and the things they're not so good at. Now let's talk about how, when you have an ecosystem and you use all of these platforms and they work together, how you can have an incredibly effective marketing system. So let's just go over some of the sales funnels that you'll have in place with these platforms. So someone finds your Etsy listing from a search query. So they go from Etsy to sale. That is the goal, right? That's probably the most simplest sales funnel that you are well aware of and that we hope for. But a healthy conversion rate is only 2 to 3%, so it's about 97% of people don't purchase yet. But if you include a freebie and you advertise it on your banner, in your listing descriptions and photo, then there's going to be a percentage of people that actually sign up for that freebie. Then they can get your warm-up email sequence, and some of those people will then convert by the end of that sequence. So that's another sales funnel: Etsy to email sequence to sale. Now let's say you have a content marketing plan and you start blogging. So how can content marketing result in sales? Well, you'll have content marketing within one of your blog posts. Maybe you'll talk about a listing that you have that's relevant. So they'll click on your Etsy shop and then they'll purchase from you. But let's say they don't purchase from you. Another scenario would be they find your blog post, they click through to Etsy, they're not quite ready to buy yet, but they sign up for your email list and then they make the sale. So there's another sales funnel. So let's say someone is really liking your blog and they keep coming back for more and they notice you have an Instagram account. So another sales funnel could be content marketing to Instagram to Etsy, and then you'll make that sale. Or it can be content marketing, Instagram, Etsy, email sequence, sale. Or maybe someone just signs up for your freebie that you have on your content marketing piece. So you're going to advertise one of your freebies in a YouTube video, blog post, or podcast, and they're going to find your freebie link landing page that way. So it can go content marketing to email to sale. So as you can see, since content marketing is really searchable and it's high value, high quality content, you can drive people to other areas of your business. So you can drive them right to Etsy, or you can drive them right to your email list, or you can funnel them to your Instagram account so they can know, like, and trust you even more so and do some of that relationship building that we talked about. So we have our Etsy shop, we have our email sequence set up, we have content marketing pieces, and we have an Instagram account. And like we said earlier, Pinterest is like a magnifying glass, and it really helps you get more eyeballs on the things that you've already worked so hard to set up. So we can go from Pinterest to Etsy to sale. We can go Pinterest to content marketing piece to Etsy to sale. We can go Pinterest to freebie landing page, so your email sequence to sale. And of course, within that funnel, that it kind of spiders off, and there are other ways that people can stay connected with you, right? So like how we said Etsy to email to sale. Well, if you pin a product photo on Pinterest, then your prospect can also go from Pinterest to Etsy, not quite ready to buy yet, so they maybe join your email list, and then they go to sale. Now, I'm not going to go over every single way that someone can find you, because there are a lot of different paths now that we have all of this in place, but I do hope you see how this marketing system, how this driving traffic ecosystem really builds momentum for your business and grows your business. So that's why this marketing strategy and this ecosystem that you build is so powerful. And I know that it might seem a little overwhelming right now, but I promise you, if you're taken step by step and you implement all of these things, it just starts working on its own. Really, the only thing you need to keep up with is your weekly piece of content, or you can even do it bi-weekly or monthly, depending on your schedule and what you want to create. And you want to keep up on Instagram if that's your relationship marketing platform of choice. So other than that, the email is automated, your Etsy shop is already there, optimized, waiting for traffic. Your Pinterest account will snowball over time. So I hope this video helped you. I hope you have a better idea of how to build a really effective marketing system, and let me know down below what you thought and if you have any questions about any of the platforms. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Thanks so much as always, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye guys.